Hey everyone, I hope your week is going well. I got a question this week in regard to homework, chapter 7, question 13. I'm going to read that out loud as I'm only able to record one window at a time, and we are going to work this particular question in Excel. Suppose that in 2020, a typical U.S. student attending a state-supported college bought 10 textbooks at the price of $100 per book and enrolled in 25 credit hours of coursework at a price of $380 per credit hour. In 2021, the typical student continued to purchase 10 textbooks and enroll in 25 credit hours, but the price of the textbook rose to $110 per book, and the tuition price increased to $420 per credit hour. The base year for computing a student price index using the information is 2020. The value of the student price index in 2020 is blank. So our base year when we are indexing anything is going to be 100. So for this first part of the question, when we have a base year, the base year is always going to be 100. I'm going to input that in, and it says excellent. The value of the student price index in 2021 is blank. So for this, we want to calculate the index price of 2021 using our base year of 2020 with 100. The way that we're going to do this is we're going to label our columns here as textbooks, which we know in this case the student is going to have 10 textbooks. The number may be different for you, but the equation here is going to be the same. And credit hours. And credit hours is going to be 25. This is an ambitious student. They're taking a lot of credit hours. I'm not your advisor, but if I was, I would say, hey, don't take that many credit hours in one semester. In 2021, the base price per book is going to be $100. It's going to increase by $10 per book in 2021. And the credit hour base price is going to be $380. In 2021, due to inflation that we talked about this week, it's going to increase to $420. Now the way we are going to calculate this is we're first going to do the base year and then do the multiplication to do the next year and see the marginal change indexed to 100. It sounds kind of complex, but it's really not. All we're going to do is an equal sign, two parentheses. We're going to take our textbook rate of 10, which is going to be the same for each year. It's going to be the same for each year. You can go ahead and put dollar signs from the column and the row name there. We're going to multiply it by the cost per book, which in 2020 is going to be that figure. And we're going to sum it by their credit hours as well. Which again, we're going to take the credit hours, which is going to be 25 in both 2020 and 2021. So we can go ahead and put the dollar signs there. And multiply it by the cost per credit hour, 25 credit hours. And we're going to let that equation work itself out. $10,500 in total for books and credit hours for that semester. Now what we're going to do to calculate for 2021 in Excel is we're simply just going to drag that down and see that the cost is $11,600 and ensure the equation is still correct. Now, with our multiplied sums there, all we're going to do is take our 2021 year and divide it by our base year, which is 2020. And we're going to get 1.104. And it's going to want us to calculate this on the basis of 100. So in our case, it's going to be an increase of 10.48%. That's how we're going to round up. So I'm going to put 110.48 here as the value of the student index in 2021. Let's see if we got that right. And look at that, we did. That is how you're going to calculate this index question. Like I said in the lecture, make sure you're making life easy on yourself and using Excel when possible when calculating these indexes. I hope that helps out for question 13. If you have any other questions, let me know. If not, happy studying.